Test, mic check, testing, 1 2 1 2 2 2 2.
Varian bezini bendron anargi mimis lokran gurutoroan rario ningdan kerar menonoy paisingo argeman ben soren ben enretoroan menine gawadadan Keraridok senizo gorotolong ipsi bare gailing kinar Irar kemel melike dirego ay rilo arsazi gagi Oh egar sela gagi Na 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 oh na na
Kerari dongan ailingina Rasirong geskin garet selok sorenenas Enas walangan ge Hinim rutoro arar magrar paminutim sis resilo pinanis Yawen garsa wende
Keraridok senizo gorotolong ipsi bare gailing kinar Irar kemel melike dirego ay rilo arsazi gagi Oh egar sela gagi Na 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 oh na 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 oh na na Hewarin bezini pendron anargi mimis lokran gurutoroan rari unindan kerar menonoi paisingom argeman ben soren ben retoroan menine gauadada Keraridok senizo gorotolong ipsi bare gailing kinar Irar kemel melike dirego ay rilo arsazi gagi Oh egar sela gagi Na 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 oh na na
Kerari dongan ailingina Rasirong geskin garet selok sorenenas Enas walangan ge Hinim rutoro arar magrar paminutim sis resilo pinanis Yawen garsa wende
Keraridok senizo gorotolong
Test,
ipsi
test,
bare
test, test.
gailing kinar Irar kemel melike dirego ay rilo arsazi gagi Oh egar sela gagi Na 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 oh na 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 na
Evarin bezini bendron anargi mimis lokran gurutoroan Rariyo ningdan Kerar menonoik baisingo Argaman ben soren ben enretoroan Menine gawadada Kerarido ksenizo gurutolong Ipsi bare gailingkinar Irar kemen meliki nirego airilo arsazi gagi Oh egar sela gagi Na 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 Oh na na Kerari dongan ay lingginar Rasirong geskin garet selak sorenenas Enas walangan ge Hinem rutoro rar magrar Paminutim sis resilo pinanis Yawen garsa bende Keraridok senizo gurutolong Ipsi bare gailingkinar Irar kemen meliki nirego airilo arsazi gagi Oh egar sela gagi Na 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 Oh na 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 Oh na 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 Oh na na Evarin bezini bendron anargi mimis lokran gurutoroan Rariyo ningdan Kerar menonoik baisingo Argaman ben soren ben enretoroan Menine gawadada Keraridok senizo gurutolong Ipsi bare gailingkinar Irar kemen meliki nirego airilo arsazi gagi Oh egar sela gagi Na 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 Oh na na Kerari dongan ay lingginar Rasirong geskin garet selak sorenenas Enas walangan ge Hinem rutoro rar magrar Paminutim sis resilo pinanis Yawen garsa bende Keraridok senizo gurutolong Ipsi bare gailingkinar Irar kemen meliki nirego airilo arsazi gagi Oh egar sela gagi Na 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 Oh na na Varian bezini bendron anargi mimis lokran gorutoroan rario ningdan kerar menonoik baisingo argeman ben soren benin retoroan menine gawadada Keraridok senizo gorotolong ipsi bare gailing kinar Irar kemen melike nirego wairilo arsazi gagi Oh egar sela gagi Na 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 na
Kerari dongan ay lingginar Rasirong geskin garet selak sorenenas Enas walangan ge Hinim rutoro arar magrar Paminutim sis resilo pinanis Yawen garsa bende
Keraridok senizo gorotolong ipsi bare gailing kinar Irar kemen melike nirego wairilo arsazi gagi Oh egar sela gagi Na 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 Oh na 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 Oh na 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 Oh na na Hevarin bezini bendron anargi mimis lokran gorutoroan rario ningdan Kerar menonoik baisingo argeman ben soren benin retoroan menine gawadada Keraridok senizo gorotolong ipsi bare gailing kinar Irar kemen melike nirego wairilo arsazi gagi Oh egar sela gagi Na 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 Oh na na
Kerari dongan ay lingginar Rasirong geskin garet selak sorenenas Enas walangan ge Hinim rutoro arar magrar Paminutim sis resilo pinanis Yawen garsa bende
Keraridok senizo gorotolong ipsi bare gailing kinar Irar kemen melike nirego wairilo arsazi gagi Oh egar sela gagi Na 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 Oh na na John Ro. Mic test. John Ro. John Ro. Mic test. John Ro. John Ro. John Ro. Test. John Ro. John Ro. Mic test. John Ro. 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 Mic test. John Ro. Test. John Ro. Mic test. John. Mic. John Ro. John Ro. Mic test. John Ro. John Ro. John Ro. John Ro. Mic test. John Ro. Mic. John Ro. John Ro. Mic. John Ro. Mic test. John Ro. Mic test. John Ro. Mic test. John Ro. 1 2 John Ro.
Test. Yokoyole, Bulin Matan, 10-15 minutes will start. The president is about to leave the ICC building. And Eugene, and if you all can please take your seats. Also, can I ask that all vehicles parked right behind the court be moved to the parking areas? Thank you.
John Ro. Mic test. John Ro.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
John Ro. Chun,
One, two.
chunro, 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 chunro. Chun, chunro, chunro. Chun, chun, chunro, chunro. Mic test. Chun, chun, chunro, chunro. Chun, chunro. Mic test. Chunro, chunro. Chun, chunro. Chun, chun, chunro. Mic, mic test. Chun, chun, chunro, chunro, chunro. Chun,
One,
chun,
two.
chun, chun, chun. Chunro, chunro. Chunro, mic test. Chun, chun, chunro. Chunro, chun, chun. Mic, mic. Chunro. Chunro. Mic test. Chunro. Mic, chun, chun. Chun, chun. Chunro. Mic test. Chun, chunro. Mic, chunro. 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 Mic test. Chunro. Mic. Chunro. Chun. Mic. Chunro. Chunro. Mic test. Chun. Mic. Chunro. Mic. Mic chun. Rose. Chunro. Chun. Chunro. Mic. Chunro. Chunro.
One, two.
Mic, chunro. John Ro, Mike, Mike, John Ro, John Ro, Mike test,
John Ro. 1 2 1 2.
John Ro, Mike test, Mike.
Testing, 1 2.
Ridok seni zogorot dolong ipsi bare gailing ginar Hirar kembal meliki dirego wairilo arsazi gagi Oh egar sena gagi Na 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 Kerari dongan ay linggina Rasirong geskin garet selak sorenenas Enas walangan ge Hinim rutoro rar magrar paminutim sis resilo pinanis Yawen garsa wende Iraridok seni zogorot dolong ipsi bare gailing ginar Irar kembal meliki dirego wairilo arsazi gagi Oh egar sena gagi Na 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 na
Ya wale ngakajoy maron joyim kaya mantap cirit
Anargi mimis lokran gurutoroan Rari uningdan Kerar menunoy bay singgom Hargaman ben soren ben enretoroan Menine gawadada Kerari dokseni zogurutolong Ipsi bare gailing kinar Hirar kemen melike nirego wairilo arsaje gagi Oh egar sela gagi na 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 oh na na
Kerari dongan ay linggina Rasirong geskin garet selak sorenenas Enas walangan gen Hinim rutoro arar magrar Paminutim sis resilo pinanis Yawen garsa wende
Kerari dokseni zogurutolong Ipsi bare gailing kinar Hirar kemen melike nirego wairilo arsaje gagi Oh egar sela gagi na 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 oh na 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 oh na na Hewarin bezini bendron Anargi mimis lokran gurutoroan
Two.
Rari uningdan Kerar menunoy bay singgom Hargaman ben soren ben enretoroan Menine gawadada Kerari dokseni zogurutolong Ipsi bare
Test.
gailing kinar Hirar kemen melike nirego wairilo arsaje gagi Oh egar sela gagi na 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 oh na na
Kerari dongan ay linggina Rasirong geskin garet selak sorenenas Enas walangan gen Hinim rutoro arar magrar Paminutim sis resilo pinanis Yawen garsa wende
Kerari dokseni zogurutolong Ipsi bare gailing kinar Hirar kemen melike nirego wairilo arsaje gagi Oh egar sela gagi na 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 oh
Test, test.
Yawem karwain ini oleh memorial ceremony na roje ni chino ilo checho minute. Kacita ba oleh perenco jim cijak. Ngan kagay memit ngai cemarong ni oleh bine chuta ki penron. Ilo arne kule yung kaude president yung first gentleman yung rain one kujuku rain ilo ay na yarelang to kulo kotin. Mol.
Testing.
Kerari dongan ailinginar Rasirong geskin garet selak sorenenas Enas walangan ge Hinim rutoro rar magrar paminutim sis resilo pinanis Yawen garsa wende Keraridok senizo gorotolong ipsi bare gailinginar Irar kemen melike dirego wairilo arsazigagi Oh egar sena gagi
Kachida Perolib, ngay Chamaron Chojim Chutak, Nganar Kule, Yim Kautais, Her Excellency President Ilta C. Aine, in First Gentleman Thomas Kitchener Jr., Member Rojan Diplomatic Corps, Embedded the Rain, Im Rujugu Rain, Ilawai Relang Togolokotin.
From this day forward.
Hevarin bezinit bendron Anargi mimis lokran gorutoroan Rario ningdan Kerar menonoik paisingom Argeman ben soren ben retoroan Menine gauadada Keraridok senizo gorotolong ipsi bare gailinginar Irar kemen melike dirego wairilo arsazigagi Oh egar sena gagi
Rain is Rujugu Ron Najir Chen, Age Elementary School. Komol Age Elementary School, Queen Karo Age Rita Elementary School. Kyoka.
Hinim rutoro rar magrar paminutim sis resilo pinanis
Komol Rita Elementary School.
Keraridok senizo gorotolong ipsi bare gailinginar
Ngay Chamarong Welcome Yatok Ulika Elementary School. North Telab Elementary School. Ngecamarong para welcome itu Tela Elementary School. Ngecamarong welcome itu Rare Elementary School. Camarong ke Karwini, Long Island Elementary School. Ligunto ke Middle Elementary School.
Keraridok senizo gorotolong ipsi bare gailing ginar irar kemen delike dirego wairilo arsazegagi
Ligunto ke Life Skill Academy. Elik tatai cenderuju kurai nih mengajang Island High School.
Keraridok nganai lingdinar rasirong geskin garet selok sorenenas enas walangan ge hinim rutoro rar magrar paminutim sis resilo pinanis yawen garsa bende keraridok senizo gorotolong ipsi bare gailing
Insyaallah pada jalan mau teruju kul. Ngecamarong Karwini ini Baptist High School. Koa High School, Komol Tata. Ligunto ke Laura High School.
Hewarin bezini bendron anarki mimis lokran goritoroan rario ningdan kerar menonoik baisingo argeman ben soren benin retoroan menine gawadada keraridok senizo
Ngecamarong Karwini ini Rongala Betol, local government.
irar kemen delike dirego wairilo arsazegagi oh egar sela gagi na 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 oh na na
Camarong Kewar Karwini ini Kelip Pigini Ejit, local government.
as walangan ge Hinim rutoro arar magutrar paminutim sis resilo pinanis Yawen garsa bende Kerarido ksenizo gorotolang ipsi bare gailing kinar Hirar kembali kei dirego wairilo arsazi gagi Oh egar sera gagi Na 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 na
Camarong kay barkarway nini kudura ka to local government. Yago ko molep. Katayin tanya teri imene jami MC lo chupungunin rainin. Ela ba utay di manana pay imarong pokona lo chupungunin rainin. Ela bi maurong an kajowit kajojo ibalangan ailentin. Mokatay jena wan malak kile yum kauto yoro rien clear yakarangan manit yum iminini. Kile manit yo yoro kablero yoro lo mayumani roj. Her Excellency President Nilta C. Haine, in First Gentleman Thomas Kitchener Jr., Kabro One Cabinet, Imbro Karajarir. Honorable Speaker, Kapai Speaker, Row One Nadi Jale, Imbro Karajarir. Chajaro Arilo Imanaga Jatayo. Rebellion Jojan Taigo, Kabrugagi Rojat, Retalaga Jilo Kabum Koit Kachojo. Chuan Kile, and Secretary General on Pacific Islands Forum, Honorable Baron Wanga, yung kareo. Yung paranot kile kayo jalap ilo chupungan yung rainin. Ilo yenin ngay marong kachida ngay choje nalap chudak komwalbo alabo chudak. Ngana larga rain chenalawal pan. Imajiri ro nejir tel kejawat ilo national anthem yo. Komol tada alawal pan kabrijuguran. Ilo yenin, ilo at chuta kawat ngay marong katsidagipen rebelen chojen ilo antogum kajaraman yenin ganjar.
Bolem si, let us bow our head together and pray. Choj jargiya ngan kuyani labalab cheme bilang chubayo ar konman langam dalam benodem jilo air. Yo yo talagun poy ada pugodem jilo langam dalam yumulal ran parigrik em kaude jadam jado yo kujarjar. Kambolole kain chojim yoga malam ngan kemilo krai cisin daju. Nali kerja walang tagawa nali lo chon ran ngai lengan kem lo chon nali ngai ilo kargawa ngan kemanis. Ngan yala le to gijin kan chon program yo ajo ke to chon meja to yo ejenolak dem kemi bergage dem ko ba to ke ben ailung ko me chon ka mel mel ar puk chigen dem lano do mura nilang ar me royi mo da jana me jito ngan roja ke lang nano ko rawruk rollap yang berkarangan yenin kami rewa jangan yuk kentalewam yang kejaram manewam jan sinon yenin ngancam lagun kami jayo jalaben binigi notem jilo ami kubai pendron ngan raini ngan celebrate chilungul chiljilum jon anniversary and ailing ke demen gabla tada armi rome chorreni ni jilader emal pemoj ilame kubadok ngan rie wawenin ebok chicken rainin echep kemutulai lengkein aga balengro rar kubado jen lalogo ilegen ngan air chapote cherabalin aurek emer reba reng jange yeng tani nelap ipenro wawenim karkam melmelin ar chelet murugai raurek ya karangan cara lagujan anar mejuros. Kau benekin kau melelai kaki. Agami rewat kenaina manau enat telienin kan ia kau amanis im kemicar henreni lo tamut Christ. Yo jame juros naina man. Yo na mejal lo kalian menuwo temji kemi jionim catangagi yang tanakin yang rain air rainin elap tada. Ilo tamut Christ kemicar. Amen.
Komor rebelen. Mungkata jenar wan malagalo programin kacita gipen ole pekejojin chojum koba ipen ron ilo chuan moment of silence nganar kememet im kile ro ragat chako im chorain chen kamele melego an kein tarinai ko. Before we proceed with our program, please join me in a moment of silence in observance of the significance of today. Komol tada, Jojim Chijat, please be seated. Moda jana wan malak, ilo yenin, inikile honorable lady, Jack, Merawan Majoro yato local government, puyen pokoto kananin karway ninyo. Komol tada na po.
Modada MC Tanya Terry. Panay kamulor gagin jemer gan nanin kejaraman wan gan program aur gagin an lalinar. Lawaj muni ngim yako menan tada ngan kumujole program ko ba do gisin rainin. Nan pagini nim lalak arwaj nanin kile kamulol em kode jemer ilang gan jon rana ai bujuj ilar den kudo gisin lo turwado. Ngan kamani program gain merauraga Nuclear Victims Remembrance Day lo yearin. Kanan panen kamolole gan noru mej muru karu kajojo. em kan John ran e gedbut em ko bai to kejuj nganaro tan kagi mimit yen wo me repen ngan rein me nugur matar parano kan yawa em karagawan ini jojo ko ba do izin reini e o me jan kinan ai me kin karagengan kagi mimit wawen wora walo em rar chelet arme joro nugur matar ilo ai me kin ilo gardian kakamel mel go me an United States of America Kim Jong-un John ye mautalo begini nim kile keno yolap Her Excellency President Hilda C. Heine, First Gentleman Tommy Kitchener Jr., Honorable Ministers Mro Karajaray, Honorable Speaker and Vice Speaker Mro Karajaray Ro, Nedijala Senator Ron Majeruin ngan Nedijala Manit Ewaroj enot Yumuyumun Iroj, Lero Ro Waro Ilo Island Kane, and Paranot Honorable Lalanan Kile Lo Yumuyumun Iroj, and Jonan Kile along and Lero Joan Presin, Lero Takabari Siguru, and Paranot Euro and Lero Matan, Ilo Island in Majeruin. Honorable Chief Justice Carl Ingram and members of this judiciary, Reverend Inchanar, Lalokanan Kile, members of the diplomatic corps, His Excellency Paul Wilson, Ambassador for Australia, Her Excellency Laura Stone, Ambassador to the U.S., His Excellency Steve Shah, Ambassador to the Republic of China, Taiwan, His Excellency Hiroshi Soma, Ambassador to the Government of Japan, distinguished guests, the Honorable Baron Waka, Secretary General of the Pacific Island Forum, survivors, imaramig in Fore Toro, Kili, Pigini Ajit, Menuetak, Rongalap Gabudur, Merin with Matar Arko Badovijin Raining, members of the public sector as well as the private sector, Rizigu Reino, students, parents, Kabala Baramijin Megaru, Kumuj Kacho, Yago Menandangan Kumuj. Ilo dan Eurojim, Lero Iran Island in Majoroni, go balo gipen row one measure of the local government council, Ruguela Ramang, Lalim and Nidizalayo, Ilan Puginin, and Leodam Nani Carwine, the Kumudalip, Ilo Amu in Maron, Kile Yenin, Miaur, in Kobado, and Qualoke, George, Chudaki Pendron, Imain Partak, Ejua and Maron, Katabarin Island Kinar, Alatara, Kinoar. Parano Carone, the range of Matarja Lalhuilin, Munan Kobado Yin, Piper, Iluyen in our Nganaroch, Armijin Mayal, Kagimi, Yenwomer Ramaro, Yogor Chamalolo. Rainin ran on Nuclear Victims Remembrance Day, John Ran Elap, Naur, Emimulal. Ilo kalmal jan kawar ngan kejus ilo lat siri dikinai erap tada ro rain merar chorren emrar chelet nur wair layamoran wair muiko muir em cheraman wair erap tada aineman im chone ko wair reja ho raini menga chele jan chicheten rano ilo machion rano ajai kagemi mi jodge ilo burwer e margot ken chigi ko merar walo Kim Jong-un John ye e modalo rainin e yen karut kejuch armijin majal bajan pejarak e chamalogar pigot chime maron kwar e ko balok ipen kienoar ngan pigot megalan problem gain me rechela armijin nugur matar ilo air jojo lair gen island kwair ain parta ke ju ay marong dis kuba am charbari pendron kajoro war ngan kalbalok chalalo jen yo epolamen erro ine daru chumor jojo di pendron kateget em cibarbarin ar alalinar ngan pigot chumeo chen kieno an Amerika, ken chidi kin mirar walo. Chid kata menege ritarinar, rechamin eper. Kamolol ngan rululo an chinur chimjon Nuclear Victims Remembrance Day Coordinating Committee, na kilebe major to government en parenot kupado gijin ngan lewa nanin. Kadaraman im welcome karwainin dengan kumu jawal prorar kupado ilo yenin. Jon kamolo legenolok ngan liro takbar juru ken melanin joji ajali emano anu ji ngan awal ben magdiginan yenin me aur ngan lalinar kap army rain mirar jojoler kumu je ruwaini ne je liro jinjiner ile kan nani yok ngan kumu jawal. And lastly, I want to just reiterate what a powerful message from Dr. Alik and Dr. Palafox when they delivered their presentation during the annual Association of Pacific Island Leaders, so that we can come together, not locally or RMI only, but regional. And I need the support of all the regional partners to work together and put a resolution to this everlasting nuclear legacy. Again, parchuana kamolol nga naolep, and kumuyo naolep and ruwenini iloyinin. Minino kumkano yun amor.
Kumoltada, Honorable Mayor. At this time, may I please invite Her Excellency Laura Stone, Ambassador of the U.S. Embassy, to deliver her remarks on behalf of the U.S. government.
Madam President, Dr. Hilda Heine, First Gentleman Tommy Kishner Jr., Pacific Islands Forum Secretary General Baron Waka, Rongelap Senator Hilton Kendall, local representatives, representatives of the 4 atolls, survivors of the nuclear tests and their families, chiefs and landowners, members of the Nitchagella and Cabinet, Reverend Matauto and religious leaders, members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished visitors from abroad, students and teachers, and all the people of the Marshall Islands. I'm grateful for this opportunity to join you in this year's observances and to stand alongside you as we recall the burdens borne by those affected by the Cold War efforts to maintain a fragile peace by deterring aggression. While preparing to speak to you today, which is among the most humbling moments of my years of service to the United States, I look back not only at what has gone before, but also on where our 2 countries stand now and how I hope our children will stand together in the future. It is fitting that the themes of unity, cooperation, and building a better future ran through the just finished Education Week, just as they do through today's observances as well. The hardships experienced by those affected by the fallout are a raw reminder of the profound costs that conflict and violence can have on people's lives. The strength of those that first bore those burdens of radiation exposure and were resettled, and the perseverance of their descendants serve as a reminder that courage, faith, and unity of purpose can ensure that the Pacific remains the gift its name implies, a peaceful example to the world. The hardships of those affected by nuclear testing are ones we must all remember, honor, and strive to ensure never happen again. We will not forget, nor will we ask our Marshallese friends to forget, the hurt this legacy has caused. We know full well that we cannot change the past. We can only hope, as this day reminds us every year, that we remember the past, while also working toward the continued growth of our friendship today. I hope our compact, unique to only 4 countries on Earth, demonstrates the depth of connection between our people and our continued commitment to our 2 nations' shared prosperity and security. This is a partnership forged in the common hope for a safer RMI, a safer United States, a safer Pacific, and a safer world. Our common dreams of greater prosperity are enabled by the ability of our citizens to come and go, to work, and to build lives. The Americans who have chosen to make their lives here, as well as the many Marshallese now contributing to the cultural fabric of America and to both countries' economies, are a testament to those dreams. Our common beliefs in the notion that we are stronger together have proved true since the first year of our compact. 20 years from now, I hope that our children, the Marshallese and the American leaders of tomorrow, cherish this relationship for those same reasons. I would also like to acknowledge the contribution of dedicated Marshallese soldiers who serve in the U.S. Armed Forces, who have protected and who continue to protect all of us. It is fair and proper to point out that they do so in greater numbers per capita than almost any American states. As we remember the heroes that came before us, who have given their lives to keep our two homelands safe, I hope it can inspire in each of us a belief that together we are stronger, and that advancing the cause of a peaceful world is the key to ensuring a more prosperous and more secure future for our children. As I look towards that future, I return to the themes of unity and cooperation. Together, we can build on lessons of our history without looking away from them, even the most painful ones, to gift our children a secure, rich, and peaceful Pacific. May our partnership continue to prevent the conflicts we see elsewhere from ever visiting our shores. May we always remember to recall and honor the courage of those affected by nuclear testing as we face the challenges of today. We remain always grateful for the trust and faith of our friends in the Marshall Islands, and we carry in our hearts always respect and humility for those we've come together to remember and honor today. Thank you. Kamal Tata Im Jerome.
Moltada Ambassador Stone. Moda janani to kananyo tenio ene kenono ilo for at all. Kachida ngai chamarong karwai ne to rain rat project ken program chiririgin ilo chipunin rainin. Rongalap community chojim one mantak. Ken menin imaranga kachida gipenole pokajojin chojim karwai ne ken elang kapobok. Kumol tata karin chinerijan rongalap atol local government. Ilo tarin chenikia karwain ini Honorable Hilton T. Kendall, Minister on Transportation, Communication, and Information Technology. Image pareno janitor chenailangan rongalap poin pokotokanano ilotan for atol. Minister Jojo Manmawat.
Kumbol MC yung morning and olive Kamolol Carrero Ginalo Ronald Kanal Well Veramon Majinabial Roy Mere Pavanado Yem by Noreman Ainian Carrero Ronald Rajan Korean Major Rural Kaman kajak merak Joanak Rualo Yalavera Manu Kairi Kajelo Jupon Rain For Joan Allen Morning and Olive Yung Kamola Lani Temerilang kay Joan Rana Man Joan Rana Ibujut Joan Rano Kajan tatareng anareng per yung kakimimik kar kamel melurar kamanilo ailang kinar Mota gina delivery kon malam ni delivery kenara ginalo Jupon Rainin inan kile manedeo Hero Chairman Laini Kabiwa Vice Chairman Ar Ko bola ki rojum lero jero le mo mani roj imo ne reo ki rojum lero jero jet di talakin majalin kabilikin majalin kile ti roj lero jan purijin lero takapari jigru ko bala no ne romatan ki rojum lero jero matan Dan kile President Al-Lalinar, Her Excellency President Hilda Siaini, Oba First Gentleman, Tommy Kijiner Jr. Yung cabinet member ro, ilo administration inan Hilda Siaini. Kile Speaker President Eswasi, Vice Speaker Isaac Jacarayat, Imolef Dili Yala, Senator Ro, Ak Member Ro, Lawn Parliament Arang. Kile Chief Justice Carl Ingram and members of the Judiciary. Kile Diplomatic Corps, Ambassador Royal, Tokoyan Lalawoy Ligin, Nan Majalin, Ro Matar, Kerarim Matar. Nan Kile Ambassador Arang, Jen Majalin and Fiji. Eper kipelo Jupon Rainin kalabar menurut Kile Honorable Baron Wanga, Pacific Islands Forum Secretary General. Yung kile Rio Jamerar Kajaraman Rainin Kanjar Reverend Tego Reverend Chayo Tego Choyan Tego Chalopur Reverend Nan kile Mayor Arwit Kilo Majorin Mayor Honorable Mayor Clyde Jack Komolagan nanin welcome ko Nan par kile Mayor Wit Kajoyo Ibalakin Majalin Yung Kobalak Council Member Road and Kajoyo Local Government ko Joint Special kile Nani Rojim Le Rojero Ilo Rongalap Anro Ay Rongalap Mayor Honorable James Matayoshi, Kobala Council Member Ro. Imarami Jin Ronald. Rorad Perion Ronald. Ilogar Melorarido, Ralido Ro Arabi Jigar, Wotela Pama, Ilo Begini. Ilo Macho Ran 1954. Ilogar Kamel Melogar, Ilogar Kamel Melogana Vera. Roraj Norwot, Timro, Emujer, Nodala Jinki. Kile ole barabijin mayaw leo jon jaraman ilo rainin. Rora berijin ro tuni lo V780 im internet. Rainin ajibon rainin e jon menin udet. Pai merong juda iman en wa jon rutelin rolat. Im delivery rimakin ilo adan for it all. Ilo Arab survey raneo ar wadelak pameo ilo pegindi eto Nathan Castle Bravo. Ewa yakamman minina no kutak murgo arwe kajuyu. Ano wancangok armijin rongala bi pegindi repair wadu ilo air jojo ler kami jam merong per meur ainamman. Labata kata anam ko ilo ailang ko arbaki. Ilo are biyo. Chon leader jen chonyane atol ko emen. Like John delivery remarking on Nuclear Victims Remembrance Day. Emoji yain rong labet deliver. La karpigini yain to kene wadak and so on. Today budara kene yain juan. Emoji Inan power kan kum karere ke delivery remark ina ilo kajin pelle kajino juan bar mi jirein matar im charar non ronga jagai im belele im ro jalok ken majalin im karang ro charer matair do ligin majalin aga ini benin juan benin charang wing ijab kile rujuku ro nejir Par pag yeno ko air yimbitom cari tongan raini na aur ngan arami jiro rar chor railo yen kamel melo imagine one malam delivery remake na lo kajin belle yung ini kajin ben V780 tab social media ko borin wada lo kajin mayal ngan arami jiro rendalo kada rendaro melele I stand before you today with heavy heart. But also a spirit of resilience. Speaking on behalf of people of Ronald, people who have suffered, who have been displaced, but who have never given up their fight for justice. 71 years ago, on March 1st, 1954, the Castle Bravo nuclear test at Bikini Atoll unleashed destruction beyond imagination. It was the most powerful nuclear explosion ever conducted. And its effects reached far beyond the test site. The people of Rongalap woke up that morning unaware that their world was about to change forever. They were not warned, they were not evacuated. Instead, they watched as white snow like ash fall from the sky, coating their homes, their water, their food, and their bodies. That ash was radioactive fallout. And from that moment on, their suffering began. We were forced to leave our home not once, but twice. In 1955, we left again. We became refugees scattered across the Marshall Islands and beyond, still waiting for justice. Let me be clear today. We are not just victims, we are survivors. We have fought for our voices to be heard, for compensation that still has not been enough, for the right to return to our land that should never have been taken away from us. And we are still fighting today. All we ask is justice, not just for ourselves, but for the future. We ask that no other people, no other island, no other innocent community suffer what we have suffered. We ask that the world never forget Ronald and the price we paid. To those who listen, who stand with us, who amplify our voices, we thank you. But words alone are not enough. The world must act. The world must make this right. Until that day comes, we will not be silenced. We will speak for those we have lost. We will fight for those yet to come, and we will not stop demanding justice. Thank you.
Komolda Minister. Ngay marong lelang ang larga nalawal pan, kanali orar pioja kakayangan kayoy. Chojum wan malak.
Juda kalangadakin ay langki ready world Ako'y juda kinay langki Ganmani di na iyon ay langki na Itpendo disqualification Rolu lagajo Oh jin Juda kenal lengkina Kun juda kalangadak kenal lengki Ready world Akun juda kenal lengki Kun manirina iyon ay lengkina Itpendo Chuda galanga dakana ilanki Ready Aku cura gaya ilanki Kan madirina Iyon ilanki na Squaluk swan Rolu lagajo Oh Zin Juda kenai lengkina Juda kenai lengkina Oh Juda kenai lengkina
Kumultata Alawalpan. At this time, I am pleased to welcome Honorable Perrin Wangka, Secretary General of the Pacific Islands Forum, to deliver today's special remarks.
Madam President, Her Excellency Dr. Hilda Heine, the government and parliamentary representatives, traditional leaders, the people of the Republic of Marshall Islands, Ekamawiramu, Yakwe, and a heartfelt good morning to you all. Today, we gather in the spirit of remembrance and resilience, honoring the memory of those whose lives were irrevocably altered by the injustices of nuclear testing. I extend my deepest gratitude to the government of the Republic of Marshall Islands for their warm invitation and for allowing me to stand with you in this solemn commemoration. It is profoundly moving for me to walk alongside you, connecting me with my heritage. My ties to the Marshall Islands are more than just familial. They are a testament to a shared history that binds us in grief and strength. We are here today to mourn the past and honor the spirit of survival that has defined the Marshallese people. The Marshall Islands story is one of resilience and teaches us that unity can forge change. Your decision to be part of the Rarotonga Treaty, born from the ashes of nuclear testing, is a monumental step towards unity among Pacific Island states, and I commend you for that. Yet, we must not forget that the shadows of our nuclear past continue to linger. Decades later, the impact of the Castle Bravo detonation continues to resonate in various aspects of our lives today. In the spirit of unity and healing, the Pacific Islands Forum has stood in solidarity with you, advocating for justice and accountability. At the 53rd Pacific Islands Leaders Meeting in Tonga last year, our leaders reaffirmed their commitment to supporting the Marshall Islands in seeking a fair resolution to the consequences of United States' nuclear testing. We recognize the importance of constructive dialogue in addressing historical grievances. It is therefore imperative that we continue our collaborative efforts with our partners rooted in mutual respect, shared values, and a commitment to open dialogue. The Marshall Islands candidacy for the Human Rights Council for the term 2025 to 2027 is another important milestone towards ensuring our voices are heard globally. As outlined in the 2050 strategy for the Blue Pacific continent, we collectively aspire to effective leadership aimed at achieving a nuclear-free future, both in the Pacific and across the globe. As I reflect on today's commemoration, I am reminded of the words of the late Minister Tony de Bruin, who embodied our struggle when he declared that the Marshallese story is vital in the fight against nuclear weapons. It is a call to action for us all, fiercely and tirelessly advocating for nuclear disarmament. In this fragile world where geostrategic interests loom, we must unite as one voice. We owe it to those who suffered and continue to suffer to ensure that history does not repeat itself. Let us not forget and work together towards a future where peace prevails. Excellencies, I wish to conclude by renewing my full commitment to ensuring justice for all affected regions, including the Marshall Islands, Kiribati, French Polynesia, and across our beloved Blue Pacific continent. May God bless the Republic of the Marshall Islands and our beloved Blue Pacific continent. Kamal Dada, and thank you all.
Komoltada, Honorable Secretary General Baron Wonka. Ejumwe im cecet, penano yalap imaliktada an program in kia cupong, eni tokojen kia ne wariola. Echuan menin kamolol, per Excellency President Nilta Sihaini, eberiper, imay pokoto nano, ilotan kien, imarmedyawan Majal Island. Ngay camarong chojim lelak elang kapobok ilongan projenit itu hum pemanek ci videoan. Kumol tanya. Yakoy kumujawale pilo ciponganin. Kileim nabarani. Kileim manideo. Chairman Lani Kabiwa, Rojim, Le Rojero, Mona Rolo Muir. Malevi Rojero, the Lagin Island Kane, and Lela Joy Special Killing and Vice Chairman and Council of Roj, Maron Peripello Chiponin, Roj Parent Chagayos. Chuan kilengan le rojoan weduin, le roj tagapadizigro kap alabro air prijin. Rowan cabinet yom ro kareja rair, speaker wase, vice speaker cegre ajim rowan di jalayo, ro kareja rair parainot, judiciario, chief justice yo im romatan, chief secretary, chairman an PSC, im commissioner romatan, im awle rochewan rawan kien, im awle brojar rawan kien. Tuplomer de koreo, Suanchibejal Kileng and Secretary General Baron Wanga and Mrs. Luisa Wanga and family Wairo Merar Merong Kubadok nan Lela Joy Spejal Kileng and Irjang, Ilaranker Merong Kubadok. Parainot Rulodo Rochet, Rar Merong Dok and Human Rights Council, Jan Rolul Wochet, Merichibang support the Charbalginar Igichen nuclear legacy. Ignan paranut kile rojan private sector yo chen rolul go kachojo chuana special kile ngan empejo to rana America yo ar pokto nanulo chipongnin chen kiana America that's the Laura Stone paranut ruga gi chojan tego mayor wan majoro paranut special remark war to jani pen senator im minister wan army nailing ronglap senator wan army ronglap kamolol paranut im kile special kile ngan karero rar idogum kamane pokto aleo algo ro chen ailing rongalap chon special kile ngan survivor rain le labrin ngai lo rilo chiage ni mantada polen chechojo yair remaining survivors. I see them sitting in front na lelo chon special recognition em kamolo lenair kedarre ilo air chudak pin den katabarina narmin majal. Nan parenot kile Minister wan Finance, o may parenot acting Minister wan Foreign Affairs, o na jidong nganan saini treaty o may chito yan saini lo rainin. Em kile awale bang rijugur rainin, kamolol ko mang rijuguran, kanami yang karpo konami yang, idong poko nami yang lo rainin aur ngan armi jin majal. Inay poko nani na lo kajin pelle, yoge kajin majalo majan perilo radio emene ajerer ngan ro me rangnan rong jagay. On behalf of the Republic of the Marshall Islands government and its people, I extend our warmest welcome to our visitors from afar, the Pacific Island Forum, United Nations, and beyond. On this important yet difficult anniversary, we honor those who witnessed and lived through the horrors of weapons of mass destructions and have had to bear the profound burden of pain and loss. Those who are still here with us today, the survivors, and those who have passed away. For decades, we have fought for recognition, accountability, and remedy for the lasting impacts of the United States nuclear weapons testing program. Our testimonies of hardship and perseverance through the years have proven that meaningful redress has yet to be realized. While we remain committed to dialogue, it is disheartening that we must continue to reiterate the destructive impact that the nuclear legacy has had on our health, our environment, and way of life. The loss of traditional knowledge, the health of our people, the ongoing displacement of our communities, and the urgency of action remind us that there is much more that needs to be done, and that complacency cannot be an option. It is time to move beyond words and toward meaningful, lasting solutions. The inclusion of assistance under the Compact 3 for establishing a museum, memorializing our nuclear legacy, and improving transparency on United States documents related to the nuclear testing program and its consequences is a step toward addressing these ongoing and unresolved issues. However, the nuclear legacy is a deeply complex and far-reaching issue that demands a more comprehensive and sustained approach and assistance. This year's memorial ceremony theme, Ain Paradakchuay Merongrong, which translates to Unite and Work Collaboratively, reminds us of strength in unity. It reflects our commitment as a nation to stand together and to work closely with our regional and international partners to seek justice and remedy. With this spirit, the RMI government is committed to prepare and submit a revised change circumstances petition to the United States Congress that outlines the many change circumstances our people continue to face, new evidence of health impacts, environmental degradation, and the lasting social and cultural consequences. Our past may be marked by hardship, but through collective action and shared purpose, we remain steadfast in our pursuit of truth, accountability, and a future where no community bears such a burden again. As today's theme calls for unity, I call upon the United States government to stand with us in true partnership and work collaboratively to address the lingering and ongoing impacts of our nuclear legacy. How much longer must we continue to plead for justice? The time for action is long overdue. We must come together to devise meaningful, lasting solutions that are comprehensive and fully acknowledge and address the harm inflicted upon our people, land, and future generations. In our commitment to a world free of the dangers of nuclear weapons and for a safe and secure Pacific, today we take a historic step by signing our accession to the South Pacific Nuclear Free Zone Treaty, also known as the Rarotonga Treaty. We recognize that the Marshall Islands has yet to sign on to several key nuclear-related treaties, including the Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons, largely due to our unique historical and geopolitical circumstances. However, we are committed to reviewing our positions, and where it is in the best interest of the RMI and its people, we will take the necessary steps toward accession. In this spirit of unity and collaboration, we look forward to the results of an independent study of nuclear contamination in the Pacific. The world must never forget the ruined dome that stands like a silent tomb on a scarred island, a cracked and heavy lid over a buried past, holding the poison of history that we never chose, yet are forced to live with every day. As a nation who continues to endure the consequences of the nuclear weapons testing program and experience gross human rights violation in the process, we know the pain and anguish that nuclear weapons are capable of. This threat of nuclear weapons must be confined to history and never again endanger our people or the future of generations to come. The Marshall Islands this year rejoined the Human Rights Council as a member. In 2024, I addressed the Human Rights Council at its 57th session in September. I informed the Council of the nuclear legacy and called on the Council to support our efforts to address the human rights implications of this legacy. Now that the Marshall Islands is a member of the Council, we will continue to work with the United Nations Human Rights Special Procedure Mechanisms, the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, and the Universal Periodic Review process to raise greater global awareness on the serious human rights violations that took place during the testing period and the transgenerational human rights implications that continue to this day. The High Commissioner for Human Rights has already published a report in 2024 which called for greater truth regarding our nuclear legacy. The report emphasized the need for the United States to be more forthcoming with the truth about what was done during the testing period and how it has affected us in the past, how it affects us right now, and how it will continue to affect us in the future. The next report for the Office of the High Commissioner, which is anticipated in 2026, will sound the call for justice. Similarly, we hope that this report will recognize the injustices that the Marshallese people have faced and continue to face, and through this recognition, assist us in our efforts toward achieving justice for all the victims of the nuclear legacy. While we commemorate the victims of the nuclear legacy in their honor, we must work with the Office of the High Commissioner to ensure that their stories are told to the world and are no longer shrouded in secrecy under a veil of silence. Working together means working within the Marshall Islands, developing our own institutional capacity and expertise to deal with this legacy. It means working with those responsible for this legacy to move them to act towards us in the spirit of shared humanity and address the wrongs of the past. However, it also means that we need the world to know about our struggles, and we need to invite them to assist us in addressing these struggles. The United Nations is partly responsible for the nuclear legacy because the nuclear weapons test program took place under the watch of the United Nations Trusteeship Council, and the continuation of these tests was sanctioned by them, despite our petitions for them to stop following the devastation and suffering on March 1st, 1954. Accordingly, we should work with the United States, and we are working with the United Nations, including the Human Rights Council and the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, to remedy the wrongs of the past and guarantee a better future for the Marshallese people. Due to the nuclear legacy, the Marshall Islands is well aware of the dire and transgenerational health consequences that nuclear weapons pose. We also need the world to be reminded of the very real human health implications of the nuclear weapons testing period. The Marshall Islands, in partnership with Samoa and Vanuatu, a core group representing the Pacific Jaborisons of Micronesia, Polynesia, and Melanesia, will lead the presentation of a resolution to the World Health Assembly this year on, quote, effects of nuclear weapons and nuclear war on health and health services, unquote. This resolution will aim to continue the World Health Organization's studies on the devastating effects of nuclear weapons on our health, and to remind the world that for the sake of humanity, we must not have nuclear war, and we must fully recognize nuclear weapons for the abomination that they are. This initiative has already attracted cross-regional co-sponsorship from several countries around the world, including Burkina Faso, Federated States of Micronesia, Fiji, Guatemala, Iraq, and Peru. Like the Human Rights Council, which is the UN body that has a specialized focus on human rights, the World Health Organization is the UN body that has a specialized focus on human health. We should therefore continue to work with the World Health Organization to ensure that the human health implications of our nuclear legacy are documented in its studies. So far, this is not the case. It has been over 30 years since the World Health Organization has undertaken a comprehensive study on the effects of nuclear weapons, and its earlier studies were before the US partial declassification of the scientific experiments conducted on the Marshallese people under Project 4.0 following the Castle Bravo test. The world needs to know the truth, and not only do these weapons destroy human health, the drive for nuclear strength and power has pushed decorated and celebrated scientists to do the most cruel and inhumane scientific experiments and studies on our people. In conclusion, the human rights violations that are imposed or that were imposed on our people and destruction of our islands for the price of world peace weigh heavily on us, and we share in the frustration that even now redress remains out of reach. I must emphasize that despite the many challenges, our commitments remains steadfast and our efforts will not waver. Ayon partak chugay marongrong, let us unite, let us work together, and we will have nuclear justice. Thank you very much. Kumoltada.
Kumoltada President Ilta Aini. Kia jeni jitong anar kamole yeni naura gamayan kienin kajanolak ngan saini South Pacific Nuclear Free Zone Treaty yo edo chuan chalai kage e Rarotonga Treaty. Rarotonga Treaty e chuan kwanayo e mayan lalago ilo wurin puligin kabene ngan kapajarak kajarabal im kamelemel ledo leda kay tarina ko rakajor a nuclear weapon ko ilo South Pacific in. Treaty in ar pelak ngan sain ilo ogo chijino chuan taujin radmyon pugui rali dongo lalem. Imegar chino pekidien ilo tijam pa chongol chuan taujin radmyon pugui rali dongo chijinoyo. Rainin ma chilu ro taujin rongo lalem. Honorable David Paul, Minister of Finance, Banking and Postal Services, Acting Minister of Foreign Affairs and Trade, and it legal deltan pain ngan saini treaty in. Ngay marong rantan, kumarong kay chojum, chibang to ko lirabarin chilu man nganam, esko to kay rangan stage. Camarong ka lela chuan kle ilogar ka pugubugum kaude. Nirabarin chilu agas rematan survivor role on nuclear testing. Camarong kaya bar ka pugubuk. Komoltada minister. Kemajar kia tabardok camalagan program inar. Imang imarong kacida kipen olep. Pekayo jen ipen ronim lelak. Arwaj kile kap kamolol olep rukanonoro racu tak ijiniman kan. Aini kian kapobo kelaj. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our ceremony. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all our speakers, distinguished guests, and everyone who are gathered here today. Komol tada olip. Enota kay char chino kan char, ngay marang par kachida gipen rabaren taygo, payen pokotok chamalakan yanin.
Boleh mesti joy berjari piantun. Kempar cepat tu ngani ngani jelalap. Yo gute jemalap. Ya berjalan ngani jelalagum yo kem jaya kuji tu ngani kem bagai. Ngani jenar boleh kan lajar kan yenin. Rong jagi nana ko ragari kaur ngan yenin. Riman lo kan ramman. Kami caram kajidak, pokon jojum, sibang kiani nam. Jalagin rei padaner tu kepem. Ilai roi wana malo kani siu ini me, ece piruru. Age to cetanga age human yagin cilungul ciljulim jon. Dada caragan alemen ailing kay nemen yem. Cerabal in kagambani melewar lano tu tem kokure meuran armiro remodalok rainin ilang yai re cetanga ing tani nang ni in pajini dan punir recebul kejadian jogo cigirim rangar edan perem ainam manem cogoni no kajaraman ilo lamoran akabi jugunir Arreber jogo jeb cigir. Bagar ta meni ni ros. Aku ilale utir em kejebaro ko ram teru. Aile lur imbiya ko an manatinam em kieninam em kien ko ririk em romero chapode wa wini me ilu na lai dilo rainin. Joni jarabal em nyan pagcigin ilo saying ngo aur jaujem kayaramani.
Sure.
Sirikuat kacala award refreshment ijo.